Hello, my name is JoshTBuilds, and today we will be covering set number 75243, the LEGO Star Wars Slave One 20th Anniversary Edition. This set retailed for $120 in the US and contained 1,007 pieces and 5 minifigures. This is the front of the box with the new look showing off a classic Star Wars look. They did a really good job on this. It looks just beautiful, especially that top right logo. Let's get it in frame. Wow, LEGO Star Wars 1999 to 2019. Oh, the bottom right of the box also shows a Princess Leia collectible minifigure from the year 2000. Each set in the 20th anniversary sets feature a classic looking minifigure. So next we will be looking at the back of the box. Alright everyone, so this is the back of the box. Now as you can see, a really nice graphic showing off the Slave One and Boba Fett putting up Han Solo in it. On the bottom here you can see each of the figures. This is the Princess Leia one we're getting with this set, as well as Luke Skywalker, Lando Calrissian, Darth Vader, and Han Solo that are included in other sets. If we go over here to the right side, we can see that the wings move with the rotation of the ship. There is a new handle integrated inside of the Slave One, brand new for Slave One sets. And the back features missiles that can be launched by spring-loaded. And the bottom shows the original Slave One released in 2000 that it is a direct updated version of. Now we'll go ahead and have a look at the manual. Here we have our LEGO Star Wars Slave One manual. It's a typical manual. See, nothing too crazy about it. As we see, we have up to 156 pages. There's the back. Flip through it a bit. Right around the beginning, it shows us a little blurb talking about 20 years ago in LEGO Star Wars. Little blurb about the original Slave One set compared to the new one. The Slave One set, a little on the Princess Leia minifigure, and each of the minifigures you'll get in each of the sets. Now this is just a quick blurb about what it does and a little about the ship and its appearance in the movies, and then you get straight into it. Now I couldn't help but notice while building it, it was around right here. There is a mistake LEGO made. A mistake! Yes, let's have a look. So as we can see in set number 184, everything's okay. When it goes to 185, it says to add 2 bricks. However, look at that bottom part. It has not been added because it's been added over here. It wasn't here, added on there. And then the 2 bricks you add onto here are absent in this one. Small mistake, but LEGO. Come on. Alright, without further ado, we'll get to the minifigures. Alright, so these are all 5 of your minifigures that you get in the Slave One set. From going left to right, we have Boba Fett, Han Solo, Zuckuss in his first time appearance as a LEGO minifigure. Very cool to have him. 4-LOM and 2000 Princess Leia. Now, we do get a Han Solo in Carbonite, but I don't count him as a minifigure. But we're going to take a look at each one of them individually. Alright, so first up we have our Boba Fett minifigure. A beautiful minifigure, comes with the blaster. Let's take it off for now. Put it there. Alright, let's get a close-up look at his chest, torso printing. Let's focus. There we go. You see, it looks great. Great torso printing. Great leg printing. Cape printing. Helmet looks great. Underneath the helmet, we have this typical generic mad clone trooper face, which makes sense being Boba Fett, but he's the main one. On the back, we have the jetpack, and check this out. Underneath all that, we even have back printing. How are we even going to see that? I appreciate it, but I guess that's pretty cool. So that's the Boba Fett minifigure. Okay, so next we'll have a look at the Han Solo minifigures, and I decided to include the Han Solo in Carbonite minifigure, but we'll go over that in just a little bit. Let's look at the Han Solo minifigure, still sporting that new hairpiece that Lego gave him recently. I believe this is the same look that he wore for the UCS Millennium Falcon, just without the back head printing. And this one, we get him just being happy. Let's have a look at him like that. There we go. Very Harrison Ford. He does get a little blaster. Let's get a close look at that torso and leg printing. Very nice. No back leg printing, but we have back torso print. And that'll be it for Han Solo. He can go right there. And we have the Han Solo in Carbonite minifigure. Overall, it's really good. You have a little spot where the minifigure hands can go in there. But I would only say the only complaint that I have is the Carbonite minifigure still has this old hairpiece. So you can see that it doesn't quite match, but maybe it gets flattened when it gets put in Carbonite. That's what we'll tell people. We can go ahead and stick them right back here on the back. Just kind of lock them into place, just like that. And then you can pretend. So that's the Han Solo minifigure. Now we'll take a look at the 4-LOM minifigure. Let's get a close up. Focus. There we go. Alright, what a great, don't lose focus. What a great minifigure overall. Comes with a little gun. I have him posed because he is a droid after all. You can see he has similar printing, torso and leg printing to C-3PO. Just in different color and a bit rusted. But Lego did a really good job of making him look good. And the head mold is very nice as well. Very detailed. Wow. So that is pretty much all I have for that minifigure. Move on to the next one. And here is the Zuckuss minifigure. A well-awaited minifigure from Lego. Very nice front printing, torso and dress, or legs, dress, and back printing on both. Comes with this gun, but we'll take him off and get a close-up look at that head print and mold. Very cool, very well-awaited for figure. Little tendrils flow from the head straight into the torso and into the bottom. It's just nice to finally have this figure to add to the collection of bounty hunters, so we can all finally recreate that scene in The Empire Strikes Back where Darth Vader's hiring different bounty hunters. Just an overall great minifigure. This is the Princess Leia minifigure that comes with it, the 20 years Lego anniversary. I mean, she's a good figure. It is the standard Princess Leia figure, even with the old blaster and the blue stud at the front of it. There's not much to say about this. She does get a little stand. It's very nice. And she gets back printing. That's say 20 years Lego Star Wars on the back of it. Probably to help buyers know that it's not the original. If you're trying to buy the figure separate on eBay, or people are trying to scam other people out of it. But otherwise, she's a really great minifigure. Very cool to have and add to the collection of other minifigures. And here it is, the Slave 1. Wow. What a build. What a set. What a ship. Very nice job by Lego making this. A lot of detail. Small, but it's there. Nice wings. Good sticker work. There's some stickers right up here on the front. I keep on turning the ship around. Some stickers here on the side for the wings. Same on the other side. And then sticker work right on the front of the ship right there. So this Slave 1 features a few features. The main feature that's probably you can see is right in here. There's a little cargo hold. That's so you can get your Han Solo in carbonite. Stick him right in there. Close it up. And it's like he's not even in there. Doesn't rattle around too much. Very quiet. Let's have a look at the little greebling on the wings. This is actually a lot bigger than what I expected it to be when I first picked it up. I've never really had a Slave 1 before. I even missed out on the UCS Slave 1. But this is just as nice looking. Comparing it to the actual Slave 1, I noticed that the actual Slave 1 really doesn't have these orange bits. Neither do any of the other ones that Lego's made in the past. So, interesting choice by Lego. Just move out the camera because it's a big ship. But it is beautiful. Now, the main play feature this time is on the back. Let's see if we can get it in that good angle. We'll have it like this. So you can see that a lot of the detail on the back, like these are supposed to continue on, this is supposed to continue on, be a lot more, but it was sacrificed for a good reason. It now features a handle. Comes straight out the back. Hold on to it. Just like that. It allows for that swooshing motion. And I can see a lot of people having fun with this and recreating space battles. Especially because you can see right here. Right there. Let me bring it closer to the camera. And into the light. See those red marks right up at the top? Those are little levers you can hit. And they allow you to, if I face this way, push down on them. It fires the spring-loaded missiles. Let's have one shoot at the camera. Boom! So very cool. So you can play with the ship and lose Lego studs at the same time. It is a cool feature though. Especially now that you don't have to hold the ship from an awkward angle like you had to in the past. So let's get a look at the height. Let's get a little Han Solo minifigure for comparison. So as you can see, it is a very tall ship. I have to scoot back a bit. But beautiful set overall. Now, I can see some people complaining about this part up here being open, and yeah, it is an eyesore, but the Lego group decided to go for more of a play feature in this one, which is fine. Especially due to how seamless it was put inside of the ship. Now, let's get turn around. And take this off very easily. It's only held together by just a few studs. And if we kind of zoom in, you can see some sticker work there on the side, right on the front, and on the left and right. Here, is a little platform that you can stick Boba Fett on. If I can grab him, stick him right in there. Perfect squeeze. So when the ship is docked, or just flat on the ground, he'll be facing the panels. Oh, very closely. There we go. I'll just use that to push him up. And then when the cockpit cover is back on, let's take the camera away. You can see him there. It will move with him to be standing. Just like that. So you could have him flying, and you can see him right inside. The front of the ship features these little turrets. Most of the time they are held together by an axle, but this time around they are free flowing, so you can move them separate. You can see there, right here. I'm gonna lay the ship down. And that is Lego's Slave 1. Very cool ship, but we're not finished yet. I have in my possession the original 2000 Slave 1. So you can see right here. Wow, how far Lego has come from this. Out of all the sets on the 20th anniversary that are updating, this is probably the most striking, most significant upgrade. This does not even compare to the new one. Now, it does feature a lot of the same features. I'm not going to go too into detail on this. I will make a separate video talking about this set. But real quick, Han Solo and Carbonite goes up in here. The wings move with gravity, just like the other one. That's the back. And now, this is the front. We'll go ahead and put the other two side by side. Now, we are coming to an end. But real quick, here is the Slave 1 side by side. And you can see just how striking the difference is between the original 2000 set and the new 2019 Slave 1 set is. There is just no competition between the two of them. It's honestly amazing when you think about how far Lego has come within just 20 years. Or 19 in this case. But we are celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Lego Star Wars license. And this has been a look at the Lego Star Wars Slave 1 20th Anniversary Edition. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the overall review and presentation. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. And thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in the next review. Bye-bye. The ship here has these little turrets on the front, so they can move. They are separate of each other. The front of the ship features these little turrets, and most of the time they are connected by an axle, but this time around they are free moving, so they can move them separate.